Hello everyone, I am Shinde Mohini Kisan, Assistant Professor, Department of Horticulture, Sadhguru College of Agriculture, Mirasgaon. Today I am going to explain production technology of important cut flowers gladiolus under open conditions. Firstly, we see botanical name of Gladiolus tristis, family Iridaceae, origin South Africa, chromosome number 20 is equal to 30. Gladiolus is also called as a queen of bulbous crop. The name gladiolus is derived from the Latin word gladius, which means sword, which refers to the leaf shape. Sword-like shape of a leaf. And gladiolus is called as queen of a bulbous crop. Then importance and uses of a gladiolus. Gladiolus is one of the important bulbous plant which is valued in the garden for its beautiful flower spike. Due to its beautiful flower spike, it is valued in a garden. It is one of the important bulbous plant. Second point, it is ideal as a cut flower. Very good for beds, herbaceous border, for making of bouquet and does well in a pots. Gladiolus is also used as a cut flower. It is one of the important ideal cut flower used for preparation of a beds, herbaceous border, making of a bouquet. Among the different bulbous plants, the gladiolus top the list in its beauty, glamour, keeping quality, various color, shades and shape. In a different bulbous plant, gladiolus is a top due to its beauty, keeping quality, glamour, various color and shapes and shade of a flower. Due to this reason, they are one of the most important flower. That is the important and uses of a gladiolus. The next about soil and climatic requirement for gladiolus. Well drained fertile loamy soil is preferred for gladiolus cultivation. For gladiolus cultivation, well drained fertile loamy soil is the best. Waterlogged heavy sticky soil will result in decaying of a corms. Avoid the waterlogged or heavy sticky soil, which results in decaying of a corms. Site selected for gladiolus planting should have a sunny situation protected from stormy winds. It produces bigger size flowers in areas with moderate humidity. About climatic conditions for gladiolus, it requires moderate humidity and sunny situation for a cultivation of a gladiolus. It's about soil and climatic requirement. Then next about varieties. Tropic C, White Prosperity, Priscilla, Summer Sunshine, Pusa Swarnima, Jacksonville Gold, KKL1, Archana, Basant, Bahar, Indrani, Kalima, Kohora, Arti, Arka Keshar, Darshan, Dheeraj, Agni Rekha, Archana, Bindiya, Sri Ganesh, Suchitra, Pusa Suhagan, Sapna, Yellowstone, Hunting Song, etc. These are different varieties of a gladiolus. And the MPKV Rauri developed varieties is a Phule Ganesh, Phule Prerna, Phule Tejas and Phule Neel Rekha. This variety developed by Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapith Rauri, Phule Ganesh, Phule Prerna, Phule Tejas and Phule Neel Rekha. And firstly we see different varieties. Tropic C, White Prosperity, Priscilla, Sunshine, Swarnima, Jackson, Archana, Basant, Bahar, Indrani, Kalima, Kohora, Arti, Kesar, Darshana, Dheeraj, Agnirekha, Archana, Bindiya, Sri Ganesh, Suchitra, Pusa, Suhagan, Sapna, Yellowstone, Hunting Song, etc. These are different varieties of a gladiolus. Then propagation. Gladiolus is propagated by corms. A corm weighing 20 to 30 gram, at least 4 to 5 centimeter diameter is a best suitable. Gladiolus is a bulbous plant and propagated by corms. A corm weight is a 20 to 30 gram and at least 4 to 5 centimeter diameter. It should be healthy and disease free. Selected corms should be healthy and disease free. Conical shaped corms preferred over flat one as it gives better flowers. Conical shaped corms are best and it gives better flowers. Seed treatment. Mancozeb at the rate 0.3%. Before planting of corms, this should be treated with a mancozeb at the rate 0.3%. Then next, spacing. 45 into 15 cm on ridges and furrows or 30 into 20 cm in a flat beds. They can be planted on ridges and furrows. If they are planted on ridges and furrow, the spacing is 45 into 15 cm. or they can be planted in a flat bed. Spacing is 30 into 20 centimeter. Planting time October to November. Shallow planting of corms, that is at the depth of 5 to 10 centimeter, is essential. Planting time is October to November. Seed rate 1,60,000 corms per hectare or 3,200 kg per hectare. This about propagation, seed treatment, spacing, planting time and seed rate. Propagation, it can be propagated by corms. Corms weighing 20 to 30 gram and diameter 4 to 5 centimeter. Before planting, it given seed treatment by mancozeb. Then spacing 45 into 50 on ridges and furrows and flat bed 30 into 20. Planting time, it should be planted in October to November and seed rate 1,60,000 corms per hectare or 3,200 kg per hectare. It's about propagation, planting, spacing, seed treatment and seed rate. Then next, nutritional requirements. Application of 20 ton of FIM per hectare. Then NPK dose 300 as 200 kg NPK per hectare. Phosphorus and potash given at the time of planting and nitrogen dose is applied in 3 split doses at 246 leaf stages. 300 as 200 kg NPK dose. Phosphorus and potash given to the plant at the time of planting, but nitrogen is given in 3 split doses, means 246 leaf stage. It's about nutritional requirements. Then irrigation must not be allowed to suffer from water stress, especially when spikes are emerging. Regular irrigation at the interval of 7 to 10 days. Overwatering should be avoided. For a gladiolos cultivation, overwatering should be avoided and regular irrigation at an interval of 7 to 10 days. And especially care should be taken when spikes are emerging. The plants does not suffer from a water stress. Means regular irrigations given to the plants. It's about irrigation. Then next, cultural practices. Earthing up is essential after 6 to 8 weeks of planting or before the emergence of a spike. Giving the supporting to the plant, earthing up is essential after a 6 to 8 week of a planting or before emergence of a spike. But if planted as ridges, such operation will not be necessary. But we can plant the gladiolos planting on a ridges and furrow. Such a type of operation like earthing up is not necessary. These plants need staking for its satisfactory growth. If not, stake may fall or break by high wind velocity. If we cannot follow the earthing up operation, the plants break by high wind velocity. When plant will attain the height of 25 cm, staking is done. Staking operation is done when the plant is attain the height 25 cm. The next about harvesting and yield. For internal market, they cut when 1 to 2 lowermost flowers on the spike have opened, and for the external markets when the color has fully developed in mature unopened buds. Harvesting is done after 80 to 90 days after planting. For internal market, they are harvested, lowermost flowers on the spikes are open. And for external markets, they are harvested, unopened buds, mature unopened buds. And harvesting is done should be 80 to 90 days after planting. Yield 2 to 2.5 lakh spike per hectare or 20,000 kg corms per hectare. It's about harvesting and yield of a gladiolos. Then plant protection. Pest, thrips and Semilooper helicoverpa. Thrips are spray diameter 30 EC at the rate 2 ml per liter or phenytothrin 50 EC at the rate 2 milliliter or malathion 50 EC at the rate 2 milliliter per liter. And second one, Semilooper and helicoverpa. Methyl dimeton 25 EC or diameter 30 EC. It's about plant protection. Pest. Then next, diseases. Diseases includes first one, leaf spot, bacterial scab blight and spots. Third, wilt, and fourth one, fluoride injury. Firstly, we see leaf spot. Foliar application of carbofuran at the rate 1 gram per liter or mancozeb at the rate 2 gram per liter. Second, bacterial scab. Dipping the corms in 1 as 100 mercury chloride solution for 12 hours before planting. For the controlling bacterial blight, the corms are dipping in 1:100 mercury chloride solutions. Then next one, this is wilt. For controlling the wilt, drenching of Bavestin at fortnight intervals. Control the wilt disease. Next one, fluoride injury. Leaf scorch of gladiolos is observed due to the presence of fluorine compound in the atmosphere which got accumulated on the tips of a leaves. Fluoride injury is due to they are accumulated on the tips of a leaves. The injury is associated with heavy application of a superphosphate. It's all about cultivation practices of gladiolus under open conditions. Okay, thank you.